We all have places we go that make us feel most alive. Sometimes it's a destination, sometimes it's a pursuit. It's difficult to define, but when we're there, we know it. Time slows down, smiles come easier, and the sense of calm is medicine for the soul. In this episode, we tag along with Captain Randall Shaw as he guides and angles for redfish southeast of New Orleans.
Louisiana Fishing Charters was started about 4 or 5 years ago. We started by turning fishing a little bit in this area, saw how good the fishery was here, and decided to start a charter business. We were kind of the first ones to pioneer the area as far as the younger generation of fishermen. The east side of the Mississippi River is probably the best fishery, I feel, in southeast Louisiana. The main reason is the grass beds we have here. The grass beds filter the grass so well. It's a ton of shallow marsh that give these fish a ton of places to hide with clean water. So no matter what the conditions are that we're given here, 9 times out of 10 we can find clean water, we can find fish that'll eat. Our redfish is probably our #1 go-to species. They fight hard. They're probably the most aggressive, hard-pulling, inshore fish you can catch. It's basically, the way I would describe it, is a bass on steroids. He's got a lot more power, he acts the same way, and does the same thing. This is probably the best red fishery in southeast Louisiana. Other species are more pronounced in other areas, but that's why we specialize in it. From a guide standpoint, it just never gets old, because as soon as you think you haven't figured out, they'll do something different that you've never seen or you don't have a philosophy to. And that's what keeps the drive going. For guides, it's not about catching fish. It's about finding fish and finding patterns. That's what keeps us going. We've all caught plenty of fish. It's all the code of the fish and what they do and trying to figure it out. And it's constantly changing because the marsh is alive. The marsh is changing, the species are changing, the land lay is changing. I mean, the Mississippi River is constantly doing different things. I grew up fishing with my dad on Saturdays when we grew up. And as I got older, my dad started taking me on a couple guided trips. And my dad took me with a guide over in Empire and one in Lafitte. And this guy's name, I'll never forget him, Jody Dunwall. And I went with him and I had a blast. And I always had a passion for it after that, always wanted to do it. Yeah, as a guide, when you see youngsters like that, you think of your story. You know, you think of the same thing of what you did. That kid might be the next kid that does what you do. And we catch them every day. So it's kind of different to us now, but you see it from their shoes because you grew up in that, and you know how exciting and unbelievable it is to them. I'm Captain Randall Shaw with Louisiana Fishing Charters, and catching big redfish is my element.
Though they are often very different, each of us shares our own unique connection with the outdoors, a passion that drives us, defines us, and centers us. It's where we're most at home. It's where we're in our element.